Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm the Scrawny Bandit, and today we're gonna do another little unboxing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that into the If You Squint or the actual gear reviews, but yeah, let's see where we go with that. And these are Chinese copies of Russian red dot sights, which basically are great for the LARP, and I'm gonna try out to see if they're actually useful, if you can run them on an actual AK and they keep holding zero, or if they fall apart right away, if they can actually be mounted correctly and stuff like that. So we got two of those. They make a few different versions. You can find them online at your large Chinese distributor of choice. I'm gonna leave it at that. And we have an OKP7 clone as well as a PK01 VS clone. So we have an open emitter red dot sight as well as a closed one. And the same producer produces from the red dot version a 4x30 scope that was used, I think, on the DMR version. So I'm not sure if I should get one of those. We'll see how that works. We paid $80 each, so not cheap for a quote-unquote Chinese copy, but still much cheaper than any other red dot. So let's see how that goes. Without further ado, let's start with this one here. They basically came in plastic wrapped like this. For some reason, this one came with, so they have the same boxes, as you can see. This box came unmarked. This box says also it's the OKP7 clone. So let's start with that. Why that difference? I don't know. They clearly came from the same or a similar place. I mean, yeah, the boxes all look identical. So, oh nice, we have a little carry bag in woodland of all things, okay. A user manual in, lol. Oh yeah, that's how the scope looks. So this is, yeah, that's great. Very authentic. It's a user manual, but it's all in Russian, so useless for me. And then we have stickers. I think these are anti-reflection stickers we have to put on there somewhere, as well as a cheap glass cleaner. Cheap tool to mount it. As well, no clue what that is. We need this in here. Let's put the box away. Let's unwrap this. Okay, so it comes wrapped and then in the bag. Can throw this away. Throw the bag away, and it comes with this little cover that kind of looks nice. Here's the mounting solution. That's just a screw here and the screw on the bottom. So I'm interested how well that this holds up and if it holds zero. We'll see. Let's take the cover up, and this is the scope. As you can see, there's the open emitter, there's the glass. I'm not sure if it shows on the camera, but the cover already looks a little bit bent here. I'm not sure if that is the Russian design or if that basically got dropped already. Very simple. So this is, I'm not sure if it, metal, 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 metal. So it may be pot metal, but this is a full metal construction, and the glass is rather, though compared to my thumb, that's like 3 mil of glass or something like that. So that's quite nice. Also, there's some weight to it, and they come, let me see, yeah, you can see it here on the box. They come, where I bought them, with 3 different kinds of reticles. I think I ordered the line with the T as far as I know, but we'll see. They do not come with batteries. So we had to get some. And then there's this, again, it's there you see it's a Chinese copy of a Russian design. So yeah, I think the battery should go in here. Let's see if I can get that out with my fingers. Let's lose this. That worked. And yeah, that looks like the hole for the battery. Let's see. Again, if I could read Cyrillic, I would know if I need 1, 2, or 3 of those, but I can't, so we just gonna wing it and figure it out. That's half the fun. Yeah, there are like no marking how that, now we have 1. Let's see if that works. Nothing happened yet. Let's try something different. Okay, so it takes 2 of these LR44 batteries that go right up in here. Then this one and this screw and this screw are going to be used for zeroing it. This is your emitter. You probably have to tape up this part here with this anti-reflective tape, just so you don't have a reflection in the glass. And the switch is kind of interesting. So to turn it on, you have this golden switch here and you press it down and now it runs, but it doesn't click in or anything. It's just, it comes down out on the bottom, and if you want to turn it off, you press it in again. But let's see if you can see the reticle. Yeah, there you can see the reticle. And this version has a button that lets you switch it to red or green. I have to say the red one, so this is a bright light I'm using here, but still it's not, the red dot sign is not super bright, so I probably have to go and run the green one. But yeah, you can get different versions. This one comes with a switch for the reticle you're using. But yeah, overall it comes out of the box. Batteries are not included, you have to get them yourself, but once you put them in, it works. So let's see what the other one holds, and then we're gonna try and mount them. Put that aside. This one has a closed emitter, and if that mounting system works, I'm probably gonna grab one with the X4 just to see how good magnification can be from these super cheap optics. So this also comes with Allen key and a cheap cleaning tool. This for some reason came without a bag to put it in, so they clearly come from a similar place but are different somehow. Same goes here, and this is the scope. Interesting also is we have a front cap that protects the glass, but not one, no sorry, we have a rear cap but not one on the front. Because there are no scratches that come from the front, I don't know, that's kind of weird. We have, so okay, for the LARP it's kind of cool, even the lettering on top and on the side and everything is in Cyrillic. So for that, it kind of works great. The fun part is I see the on and off switch. So the same kind of mounting system we have here. Oh, this even comes with a spring, so this is probably works a little bit better, but we'll see. Yeah, this here is, I'm not sure if you can see that, this is it's like a light switch to turn it on and off. So gonna be interesting how that holds up to recoil. Then, as you can see, there's no dot in there yet, so I'm guessing this also came without batteries. We have a screw, we have a thing we can open up here. And yeah, this one takes the bigger, so let me set that up. So, as expected, this one takes only one of these 25 lithium batteries right up front, the small one, so that kind of works. Oh, they even were so kind to write stuff on here. So yeah, that's how you see the lettering on the windage and elevation are in Cyrillic, but the actual important stuff like the on and off switch, as well as in which way the batteries go in is, well, okay, that's a plus minus, but yeah, this part is in English, so that's kind of funny. So let's see. Yeah, there you can see the dot. So this is basically now a closed emitter dot, and they make the same version a little bit bigger as a 4x30, I think is the one for the same price. So let's see how they mount, and yeah, let's figure that out. For that, let's get some space here. As host, we're gonna use the trusty jack in 545. I'm going to take off the Midwest Industry mounts with the primary arm scope. And yeah, let's try this one first. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So let's I'll try to mount that real quick. Okay, so we have mounted that, and this is where the first quote-unquote issues arrived. This mount, I'm not sure if it's visible, it doesn't well, it fits the grooves. And let me fold in the stock real quick. As you can see, it fits the grooves, but it has a dimple up front here that basically blocks, so you kind of have to booba it on and then screw it into place. Now it holds. So I think mounted like this, you could test fire it and try to see if it holds here zero. Which I'm gonna do later on, but yeah, that's the first quote-unquote negative point. If you have the jack kind of side rail, it doesn't really fit it. It fits it, you can get it on and screw it on and it holds, but yeah, it's not the optimal way. So, as you can see there, we now have the dot, and as you can see as well, this is a little bit offset now, but that's kind of style correct for these IK dots, so I don't mind that. As long as I can zero it and it holds zero, I would book that as a win. But yeah, that's how this looks, and let's flip it around. You can see on the other side you have the switch here, easy accessible, and yeah, you can quick mount it with the Allen key, so that's what I'm gonna do at the range with the later video. So now I'm gonna take it off again, and we have a look if the OKP7 also fits on there, or if it even fits on there better. Okay, so the OKP7 is a much better fit. this just slides on, and you can use the Allen key they give you to screw it into place, and this sits solid. So I like how this looks. It's very sleek, and same from this side, and it looks sturdy. It feels sturdy, more so than the enclosed version. So definitely a win on that side. And as you can see, there's the dot. It could be a bit clearer, but also the good thing is it's projected not onto the middle of the glass, but a little bit offset. So now it is actually in line with your iron sights. So you can probably zero it in covidness and stuff like that. So which is kind of nice. I like that. So for this one, same rules. That's going to go to the range soon, and we're going to shoot some mags through it, see if it holds up. I'm going to do probably 300-400 rounds just to see, run her a little bit hard. I mean, it's 545, so there's not that much recoil from the beginning, but still, see if that works, and then I'll check how it holds up with zero. And if it holds up, I would classify that 100% as a win. For the LARP, it already looks great. If it now somewhat works for the flat range, I probably would call that a win. With this version, it looks very cool, but I don't trust this mounting solution here yet 100%. I'd gladly be proven wrong, but at this stage, the OKP7 is probably my favorite version, just from the first looks, installation, feel. In general, it looks nice. So that were the first impression and the unboxing of those two Chinesium Russian clones. Not sure in which category it still falls yet, but the next video is going to be probably testing them on the range. If you like that, leave me a like, hit the subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.